Missed you this morning, Doc.
Get in the Animus.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah, or by pickpocketing Phil.
Come in, Altair. I trust you are well rested? Ready for your remaining trials?
I am, but I'd speak with you first. I have questions.
Ask then. I'll do my best to answer.
The merchant king of Damas murdered the nobles who ruled his city. Majd-ad-Din in Jerusalem used fear to force his people into submission. I suspect William meant to murder Richard and hold Akka with his troops. These men were meant to aid their leaders. Instead, they chose to betray them. What I do not understand is why.
Is the answer not obvious? The Templars desire control. Each man, as you've noted, wanted to claim their cities in the Templar name, that the Templars themselves might rule the Holy Land, and eventually beyond. But they cannot succeed in their mission.
Why is that?
Their plans depend upon the Templar treasure, the Peace of Eden. But we hold it now, and they cannot hope to achieve their goals without it.
What is this treasure?
It is temptation.
It's just a piece of silver.
Look at it.
What am I supposed to see?
This piece of silver cast out Adam and Eve. It turned staves into snakes, parted and closed the Red Sea. Ares used it to start the Trojan War, and with it a poor carpenter turned water into wine.
It seems rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
Then Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who ruled the cities, they meant to gather up their people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
Then they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Akka, known as Sibrand. One in Damas, called Jubair. Visit with the Bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable is made nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know you come, the man in the white hood. They'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I'm but a blade in the crowd.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
I beg of you, just a few coins, please.
Waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies.
My family's
in
sick and
whatever way
dying.
you can.
Could you spare a few coins?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its
I'm
defense.
so hungry.
It
Just a
seems
little money, I beg
tragedy,
of you.
but I say,
Pay!
die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in.
حقير
There is no
سأقطع
greater glory
يديك
than
جزاء
this.
ذلك.
Corsair! Curse the Christian king and
What
his
are
army
you?
of They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. Praise be Salahadin!
Open your mouth! That man is asking.
They leave horrors in their wake.
Leave me,
Salahadin tried to meet him. Mighty of it. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us. He makes threats of victory. Help me. I stand before you to deliver a warning. If Richard takes Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours. It has always been ours.
Why is he doing that? Has he lost them.
ماذا يفعل؟
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Jubair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look in your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Jubair and get that letter.
Gebereceksin. Nasıl hakir? سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك. نصف حقير. سأقطع يديك جزاء ذلك.
Created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Please, someone
Algier,
do
here.
something.
Take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
Pis hırsız. Gebereceksin.
What's got into it?
Everywhere. Watching. Waiting. Hırsızlar aracına muhtaç. Be strong. Strong like Salahadin.
Leave now!
Against our enemies. In whatever way you can. I stand before you to deliver a warning.
You have no
Richard
business here.
takes Joppa.
Leave.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. Crusaders must be destroyed. Him! Curse the Christian king and his army of infidels! They go. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Come see what I
a
No, you
tragedy.
don't understand.
And
I
I
have nothing.
say, this is an honor.
Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermeyin.
Greater glory than this.
Please, sir, have any money? No,
Geçen
please
sefer
don't leave.
şanslıydın.
Just a
Ama
few
bu sefer
coins,
değil.
please.
For their army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salahadin rides to meet him.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
Please, sir.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
Şehirde bir yerde olduğunu biliyorum ve seni elime geçireceğim.
A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. Please, can't you spare something? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
violence? It seems a tragedy.
Have any money?
But I say,
Gözünüzü dört açın,
this
geri
is
dönecek.
another.
Coins.
To
All I
die
ask
in
is for a
service to
few
God,
coins.
fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater
Evvelki sefer
glory than
elimizden
this.
I'm
kurtuldu.
so hungry.
Bu sefer
Just a
kaçmasına
little
izin
money, I
vermeyin.
beg of you.
Curse him!
Please,
Curse
can't
the
you spare
Christian
something?
king and his
I'm
army of
poor and
infidels.
sick and hungry.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay.
Anything I can help you with?
Everywhere
Anything
they
at all?
ride,
Do not.
they leave only suffering in their wake.
The reason for this nonsense?
He should stop acting like a child.
Die, infidel!
Brave be Salahadin! He has found the strength to stand
Come,
in
have a
defense
look.
of our great
You won't be
civilization.
disappointed.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
What is that man
We
thinking?
must resist. We must push back. Be wary, friends. The shaitan is everywhere. Watching, waiting. He tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salahadin, and take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its
We found the
defense.
place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
A crusade for what? Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can. The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this.
سوف يؤذي نفسه
It
هذا.
has a chance to begin.
Surrounded by false knowledge, created by
Gözünüzü dört
wicked
açın,
men
geri
who
dönecek.
seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer
Evvelki sefer
do
elimizden
harm.
kurtulduk. Bu sefer kaçmasına
You
izin
live a
vermeyin.
lie. surrounded by false knowledge,
Kalabalığın
created
içine
by
karışmayı
wicked
seviyor.
men who seek dominion
Gözünüzü
over
dört
your
açın.
minds.
Kimsenin sizi
Locked
kandırmasına
away,
izin
they
vermeyin.
might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are. Sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. I beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money, I beg of you. Please, sir, have any money? My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? A few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. No, you don't understand. I have nothing. Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, finds favor with us, that He may grant us victory.
Don't do that again, understand? Someone stop.
This is painful.
We paid dearly for that.
Köylüler birbirleriyle dövüşmemeli.
Anyone stop this? How pathetic. We shouldn't be fighting. Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
Then you are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison. Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are, and dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
Infidel! Infidel! You will
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Geber kafir! Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
happened to this poor soul? Oh, no! Turn back now!
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere!
Someone should stop him before he hurts himself.
He's mad! He wants to kill me! Help!
Come no further.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave this place.
I'll have you!
God almighty!
God curse the one who's done this! Where are you? Turn back now!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
You want it? I've got
I
it.
beg of you. I beg of you just a few coins, please.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
You won't be disappointed.
Please don't leave. Just a few coins, please. Please, sir, have any money?
Like what you
A
see?
few coins. All I ask is for a few coins. My family is sitting down. Could you spare a few coins?
What a fool!
Ignorance, violence, madness. We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
What's he doing that for? I'm your man! Come!
Don't worry, friend. The shaitan is everywhere.
I come to the right place.
Fires of war consume
Your
the
presence
land,
annoys me.
and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It seems a tragedy.
No reason to stand here, please.
Stop it, please!
What are you left? أنت حثالك.
Hey, you look familiar.
Don't tell me what to... Everything here, my friend. There's nothing I do not have.
Has he lost his mind? Please, don't do that if you watched where he was going.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful, and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin.
Why would he do that?
The city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty.
Welcome.
To defend
I have
it
everything
until
you'll ever
death.
need. My good people, your service comes.
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I stand before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür. Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
It's forbidden for you to be here.
Stop it, please!
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Turn back now.
Hırsızlar garajına müstahak.
What? Who's done this? Tell me!
What happened to this poor soul?
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Make no mistake, it is our very existence that the infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist. We must push back. Thousands of lives are lost. They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around.
All the land is consumed by wickedness because of texts like these.
I'll have your head! You'll never get away!
Kill me!
Anyone can put ink to parchment. Anyone! Such power, such influence
You are not supposed
must
to be
be
here,
controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all, that they do not birth.
You have no business
Yeah! Yes!
لن يكون ذلك كثيرا لا
Beni yenemeyeceksin. Gel buraya. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Seni gözüm kapalı bile yenerim. Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun? İmkansız. Benden uzak dur.
infidel! Come no further.
There will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. Today is a glorious day. We will at last be free. Purge yourselves of these evil spirits before they control you. Do not think yourself above their corrupting influence. Their words can only do harm. Today is a glorious day. We will at last be free. Purge yourselves of these...
He's the infidel! Chase him down! After him! Faster! Anyone see him? There he is! I'll chase you down! There! He's there! You will not get away from me! Leave now, or I'll make you.
Has he lost his mind?
What a fool!
For centuries,
You have no business here.
we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic and evidence? We submit for no other reason than we are told our ancestors did the same. This ends today!
Die, infidel! You're mine!
That man is a murderer! Guards! Come quickly, he just killed someone! God protect us!
Leave now! Leave now!
Why is he
shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Good people of the map. Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Over here!
من المحتمل أنه هرب إلى جزء آخر.
Hırsızlık yapmanın cezası ölümdür.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one. Jar carriers can easily break your cover if you cause them to drop what they're carrying.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubair and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes. To reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.